What if I told you that one small island nation once ruled nearly a quarter of the Earth's land and population at its peak? The British Empire stretched across every continent, controlling territories from Canada to India, Australia to Africa. It became so vast that people famously said, "The sun never sets on the British Empire." But how did a relatively small kingdom become the largest empire in human history? Was it superior technology, unmatched naval power, clever diplomacy, or something even more complex? In this documentary, we'll uncover the rise of the British Empire, explore how it expanded across the globe, and examine the lasting impact it left behind. An empire is more than conquered land. It is a network of trade, military power, political influence, and cultural exchange. The British Empire grew over centuries through exploration, commerce, warfare, and alliances. At its greatest extent in the early 20th century, it governed roughly 1/4 of the world's land area and population. Its influence shaped global trade routes, legal systems, languages, education, and politics in ways that are still visible today. The story of Britain's empire is one of remarkable expansion, but also one that includes conflict, resistance, and lasting debate. The Age of Exploration. Britain's journey toward empire began during the Age of Exploration. In the 16th century, European nations competed to discover new sea routes, establish overseas settlements, and expand trade. English sailors and explorers crossed dangerous oceans searching for opportunity. As Britain established colonies in North America and trading posts in Asia and Africa, it began building a global presence that would continue to grow for centuries. Control of the seas became one of Britain's greatest strengths. The world's most powerful navy, the Royal Navy, became the backbone of British power. A strong navy protected trade routes, defended colonies, and allowed Britain to project military strength across the globe. Victories in major conflicts helped Britain secure control of important ports and strategic waterways. Merchant ships carried valuable goods such as tea, spices, textiles, sugar, and manufactured products between continents. Sea power connected distant colonies into one enormous global network. Trade, industry, and wealth. Trade fueled the empire's expansion. The Industrial Revolution transformed Britain into one of the world's leading manufacturing nations. Factories produced textiles, machinery, and other goods at unprecedented speed. Colonies supplied raw materials, while Britain exported finished products around the world. This combination of industrial production, global shipping, and financial institutions created enormous economic influence. London became one of the world's most important centers of banking and international trade, expanding across continents. During the 18th and 19th centuries, Britain expanded its influence across Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, the Pacific, and beyond. India became one of the empire's most significant territories, while colonies also developed in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and parts of Africa. Expansion occurred through a combination of diplomacy, military campaigns, commercial agreements, and colonial administration. Different regions experienced British rule in different ways, with varying political, economic, and social consequences. Technology and administration. Britain's success was also supported by technology and organization. Steamships, railways, telegraphs, and modern industrial production improved communication and transportation across vast distances. Colonial administrations established systems of government, taxation, infrastructure, and law in many territories. These developments increased Britain's ability to manage a far-reaching empire. Although local experiences differed greatly from one region to another, the empire's global legacy, the British Empire, left a lasting mark on the modern world. English became an international language. Many countries adopted legal traditions, parliamentary institutions, educational systems, and administrative practices influenced by Britain. At the same time, the empire remains the subject of significant historical debate. Many regions experienced resistance, political struggles, economic inequality, and movements for independence. Understanding the British Empire requires examining both its achievements and its costs. The fall of the empire. The two world wars placed enormous economic and military pressure on Britain. After World War II, many colonies sought independence through negotiation or political movements over the following decades. Much of the empire peacefully or gradually transitioned into independent nations. Although the empire came to an end, many former colonies joined the Commonwealth, maintaining cooperative relationships while governing themselves independently. Conclusion: the British Empire changed the course of world history. Its expansion reshaped trade, politics, exploration, language, and international relations on an extraordinary scale. Its story includes remarkable achievements in navigation, commerce, and global connection, while also raising important questions about colonialism, power, and historical responsibility. Studying the British Empire helps us better understand how today's interconnected world was formed. Call to action. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more documentaries about world history, great empires, and global civilizations. Question for you: do you think the British Empire's greatest legacy was its global trade network, the spread of the English language, or its political influence? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next documentary.